EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. Play fake, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. That's good. Our first down throw for Mills. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Mills. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Van Jefferson, 30 yards. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Spanning 80 yards. And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Etienne once more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. This is Hilton. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I gotta tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get the host.
I think that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records. But there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
First down, Mills. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Mills. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd down and goal. Mills. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
3rd and goal, Mills. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Throws the out route, and he finds Hilton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and 3. Now Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 53 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mills. Waller taking it in over the middle. On the move past the 40. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. Mills to throw it. It's complete. Burks down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they top 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mills. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Mills on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Mills. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mills now. Able to find Waller. That's complete. On the move past the 40. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 69 yards. And the Raiders have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 60 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Leonard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness is...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Final play of the half. Mills over the middle, complete. That's Adams. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Another toe for Etienne. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw. Jones. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On the counter, Etienne. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down throw for Mills. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 146 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Looking to throw is Mills. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Look, like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
3rd and long for Mills. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 183 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Raiders stop.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Mills. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. This will be caught inside the 10.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throws out to the sideline into the hands of Darren Waller. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Mills. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. To about the 35, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy. And they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's a give to Etienne. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. Third and 4. They'll run. It's Etienne. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He finds his man complete. That's Bass. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Van Jefferson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
He's got a man complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.